Hello and welcome to the very first episode of Misclick, Geek and Seek's Magic Online Commander series. We've talked about doing the show for about 2 years, and it's finally happening. And you know what? This might be our new favorite thing on our show, a way for us to make more gameplay much faster than we could back on Upkeep when we were doing that. Or it's going to crash and burn and we'll never do this again. No idea which it's going to be. We'll see. But Final Fantasy, it's here, and we're all pretty excited about this set, so we had to play some new decks around it. So let's go around and introduce yourself, and let's see what you're playing. Tommy, start us off.
All right. Hey, Tommy. I'm back for another episode. Today I am playing Emet-Selch Unsundered. The whole idea of the deck is just put a bunch of creatures in the graveyard, do graveyard shenanigans, flip Emet-Selch over to the backside to his transformed form, and get lots of graveyard payoffs, so it's going to be a good time.
Right on. Jason, what have you brought for us today?
Well, it's Kefka, Court Mage. Now, I'm not a big Final Fantasy guy, but I saw Kefka and I was like, this card art's pretty cool and the card's pretty sick, so I'm going to play that. It's a legendary creature, human wizard for 2, a blue, black, and a red. It's a 4/5. It says whenever it enters or attacks each player card, and then you draw a card for each card type among cards discarded this way, then you can pay 8. Each opponent sacrifices a permanent of their choice, and then you transform Kefka into Kefka, Ruler of Ruin. Oh, yep, great. Google Chrome is not responding.
You just need to know what the backside does?
Whenever an opponent loses life during your turn, you draw that many cards. It turns into a 5/7 with flying. I just got it to pull up.
Good job.
Forgive the technical difficulties.
So you're just trying to deal damage
run.
and draw cards.
Basically, yeah, I want to discard stuff. There's a little bit of reanimation stuff. It's Grixis, so there's a lot of different things you could do with this. So I'm just going to try and do it all.
Right on. Preston, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the first episode of Misclick. What are you playing today?
Oh, hey, yeah, I'm Preston, and today I'm playing Garnet, Princess of Alexandria. It's a green and a white for a 2/2 with lifelink, and when it attacks, you can remove lore counters from sagas to make her bigger. So this is kind of a pseudo-Voltron-y enchantment deck with a focus on sagas.
That sounds pretty epic. And then, hi, I am Morgan, and I am playing Y'shtola Rule. Am I saying that right, Tommy?
You were saying that correct, yes.
All right, cool. It's mostly a mono blue blink deck. We're going to get extra use out of our enter the battlefield effects, but there's also some really neat shenanigans in cards that care about doing stuff at your end steps. Since Y'shtola gives us extra end steps, we have a little bit of extra shenanigans there. So should be a good time. All right, let's hop into the game, and we're either going to have a grand old time or we're going to crash and burn. Either way, you're along for the ride. Like and subscribe. Let's go.
We're doing it, boys.
All right.
I won the
Here we
dice
are.
rolls, so I guess I go first.
Oh, do I want to keep a one-lander? I think not.
I'm actually really okay with this hand.
I've seen
I
worse
think I'm
opening
good.
hands. I'll take it.
Okay,
Actually,
well, I'm
really okay with it.
I'm definitely gonna mulligan whenever. Yeah, mulligan. Please be better. Oh, this is kind of bad, but I don't want to mulligan again, so I guess I'm gonna keep so I don't have to go down to 6. Yep, it's just gonna be a slow one, boys.
Right on.
Oh man, that's rough. That's rough, buddy.
It's better than not having enough lands. Oh, I'm gonna
I guess,
yield until at next end step. That way, it doesn't ask me every step. Because otherwise, you have to hit OK through every single phase, every step of every phase, and I'm like, no, I don't want to have to do that.
Okay, so we're ready to start?
Yeah.
Yep.
Do we need to say something at the
Okay.
beginning? Like, all the great game shows
I
have
don't-
something that they say at the beginning. Did we have something for upkeep? I don't think we did.
We didn't. You just were like, start us off, so.
Okay, Jason,
it
start us
automatically
off.
drew me a card. Cool, sweet, awesome. All right, I'll play this Raven Karens, and that's gonna be it. I pass.
All right, here we go. Untap, upkeep, draw. Give me a good card. Give me a good card. It's a good card. It's just not yet. All right, I'm going to drop a good old island and pass the turn. You know, something I didn't realize until we had already started the game, I specifically bought a bunch of the full art Neon Dynasty basic islands, and for some reason when I loaded in the deck list, it didn't use those, and now I'm sad.
Oof.
Oh, what's this, Preston?
I played a Croson Verge, and his battlefield tapped.
All right.
Oh, is it giving me a priority because I can technically tap a land? I guess.
Yes.
You guys
Yes.
can tap your land, so if you want to make them quicker, just tap your lands now.
I'm going to tap my land now.
Yeah.
It's technically suboptimal because now Preston knows that I don't have the 1-mana counterspell. But it's fine.
All right, it is my turn. Oh, well, this is a fun draw. Do I just double click? Okay, there we go. We're gonna play this Urbird, Term of Yurgmer.
Oh my gosh, you're helping Jason. Stop.
Thanks, man.
You're
Thanks,
welcome.
buddy.
It's Urborg. Everyone knows it. Each land is a swamp in addition to its other types. And that's going to be it. Is there a button to pass the turn? There we go.
Okay. All right.
We're figuring it out. We're balling.
We're doing it live.
Gonna play this mountain.
Ooh, hey, that's a pretty nice looking mountain. It's a Final Fantasy mountain. It's actually a mountain swamp.
You're welcome.
Then I'm gonna pass.
It's asking Tommy to pass priority.
Tap your land, Tommy.
Tap it.
That's so stupid.
All right, it's your turn, Morgan. Yay!
Yay! I had to stop on my upkeep. I don't think that's helpful right now, so I'm not gonna leave that on. I'm just gonna play an island, and then I'm gonna pay 2, 1 and a black because I can, and I'm gonna pass the turn.
Oh my god. Magic Online.
I mean, there's a reason that this isn't the first place people. Oh, look at Preston with the pretty plains. I mean, plain swamp. I mean, there's a reason this is not the first thing that Wizard sends people to when they get into Magic. I mean, I think there's a lot of upsides to Magic Online, but I mean, it is jank.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay, fine. You know what? You win. I tap my land. Jesus Christ.
No, I just selected yield through this turn at the beginning of the turn if I know I'm not gonna do anything.
I don't see an option for that.
If you right click on the battlefield, there's a yield through this turn option.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait, did I just accidentally
except you?
yield through my own turn? Magic Online. Magic Online. Magic Online. Oh my god.
We'll get better.
no.
We'll get better.
Holy
no.
Christ.
All right,
This
all right,
is the
Tommy,
worst
Tommy.
UI I've ever seen.
Tommy, I'm not going to attack you on the first 9 turns of the game because of that.
What the f? All right, we're going to discard that island, I guess.
That's so sad.
That's so god awful. Okay.
I'm sorry, bro.
All right.
No, guys,
I will
he's
pay the
tricking
2
us.
life
He
so
wants
that
his
this
graveyard
enters
filled.
untapped.
Oh yeah.
I only care about creatures in my graveyard. Read my command.
No, he's turning on his catch-up ramp, guys.
Never mind, there are 14 more it's cards, not creatures. Why did I read it as creatures? Anyway.
I totally did that the first several times I played Magic Online, though.
That's
No joke. I definitely accidentally skipped my own turn a couple times.
I'm waiting on you before I can do stuff.
It's
What? No,
it's telling me
saying-
it's telling me I'm waiting on you.
Wait on you.
What? It says right here, waiting for conniving turnip.
It says waiting for clearly player 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Okay, it's-
Jason's a liar. Get him. Team up on Kefka.
All right.
I mean,
Will do.
Kefka's kind of scary. Actually, this card's kind of crazy. Oh, what? No, Fred.
Oh
No!
okay.
Jason, no.
Oh, that's kind of nasty.
Jason,
I'm just making
read this
sure
card
that
for
you
the
can't
viewers.
attack me either, you know?
Jason, what is this card for the viewers?
Oh, this is propaganda. It's creatures can't attack you unless their controller pays 2 mana for each creature they control that's attacking you.
All right, I am going to play an island, and then I'm going to pass.
Oh,
Kidding, y'all.
wow.
I wasn't kidding, y'all. I told you this was going to be a slow start. Wait, what? I don't yield.
Yield to the turn, so you have no game actions. I see.
So
Yeah, though, I definitely have things I could do. Watch out. I got 3 mana up. You know what's 3 mana? Cancel. Watch out.
most counter spells, yeah.
So I paid 2 to sack my Crows and Verge to go find a forest and a plains card and put them onto the battlefield tapped.
Nice.
Oh, and you got some duels. It doesn't have to be basics. That's pretty
Mhm.
nice.
All right, Tommy, don't skip through your turn.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
All right, main phase. Play land, baby. Hey, he did it. He did
Oh my-
it.
He's winning.
No, see, it was strategic. He needed to turn on his catch-up ramp, even though he's not playing white. Oh, hey, you got some ramp.
Hey, nice.
Oh wait, hey, it's also gonna let me do this.
Whoa, bro!
Yeah. I cast the Sapphire Medallion for 2, so blue spells I cast cost 1 less. And I also cast a Mox Amber, so I can tap it to add 1 mana of any color among legendary creatures and planeswalkers I control. And that'll be
Pretty
it.
good. So you're fine. You got double ramp on turn 2, even though you missed the lane. You're fine. I mean, turn 3, you're fine.
Yeah.
Don't forget
I'll
that's
play
a
another
propaganda
mountain.
out.
You're hitting your lands, even though you were saying at the beginning of the game that you only have 35 lands in the deck. You're hitting them.
1 red, 1 blue. I'm gonna play the Emperor of Palamecia.
What the heck is that?
It's a legendary creature, human noble wizard. It's a 2/2. And it says tap for a red or a blue. Spend this mana only to cast a non-creature spell. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Then, if it has 3 or more +1/+1 counters on it, transform it.
And then the backside is a 3/3.
The backside is a 3/3. It has Starfall. Whenever it's the Lord Master of Hell. Whenever the Lord Master of Hell attacks, it deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of non-creature, non-land cards in your graveyard. I'm just gonna pass the turn after that one.
Okay. All right, guys. You want to see me game? All right, I'm gonna play an island, and I'm finally gonna cast a freaking Magic the Gathering card.
Oh, dude, no way he is. No way he is.
Watch this.
Oh, wait.
Double blue, double black. And
Oh,
we're gonna cast
no.
Solemn
Oh,
Simulacrum.
Solemn Simulacrum, baby.
I'm gonna go find a freaking basic to put on the battlefield tapped, and when it dies, I draw a card. Do you wish
Sad
to use this
robot.
ability? What if I accidentally hit no on that? I would be so sad.
Sad robot.
All right, find
You
an
should do
island.
it to make yourself even with Tommy.
What? No. No.
Don't.
No.
Listen, I drew that Mox
we go.
Amber.
All
Y'all
right,
don't
cool.
have to go easy on me anymore.
Yeah, I mean, he's basically at parity, right? He's
All right, I'm going to pay 2 for my commander, Garnet. 2/2 with lifelink. When she attacks, I can remove lore counters from any number of sagas I control. I put a number of +1/+1 counters on her equal to the number of lore counters I removed.
so theoretically, you're gonna drop a saga next turn, so you can start doing the thing.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh my God, he played Temple of the False God. Where did that come from? It's a good looking swamp.
And then now I'm casting Surtur Enchanter. 2/2 whenever I cast an enchantment spell, I draw a card.
Right on.
Then I will be passing.
Okie dokie. We're going to play the Swamp. And then for a blue and a black, we are going to cast Emet-Selch Unsundered. So when he enters, I draw and then discard.
And then the backside lets you play stuff from your graveyard, and you get there
How
if you have
does-
14 or more cards in your graveyard.
Then I drew. And now I will discard. I'll discard a Swamp.
He's going to
Must-
play the Mending of Dominaria and get all his lands back.
In a non-green deck. Terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a
He broke it.
Dimir deck. Yeah.
He figured it out. Just
He
cheat.
broke it. It's a really interesting way to say cheat.
Welcome to Geek and Speak, where we give you advice on how to play CDH.
Just cheat.
Just cheat. Rolls credits.
If those people knew how to type, they'd be surely angry in the comments.
All right.
Oh,
so
wow.
is Kefka coming down this turn? Because I would prefer it doesn't.
I really don't got anything else to do.
Oh no.
All right, I'll tell you what. I'll be nice to you guys. I'll play a Blood Crypt. I won't pay the 2 life.
Yay! No Kefka, unless he's got soul.
Then I'll tap a mountain, and then I'll tap a mountain, but I'll tap it for a black.
You're welcome.
And I'll play
Power
this
move.
Strionic
Thanks, Tommy.
Resonator.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
Oh no.
Jason, no. I don't want to discard board cards.
Tough titty, kid. So Strionic Resonator, it's pay 2 and tap it. Copy target triggered ability you control. You may choose new targets for the copy.
I originally had Aura Shards in this deck, and I took it out so it wouldn't be too mean. I should not have done that.
Let's see. Do I do anything else? I don't think I do. I think.
Wait, how big is your creature? You want to kill my Solemn? You want to trade?
It's a 2/2. My thing will
yeah.
die.
Yeah, you want to trade?
My
So I
my
can
thing
draw?
will die. It'll die.
You'll be fine. You're going to draw so many cards with Kefka.
But it will die.
Come at me, bro.
Nah.
All
I'm
right.
Gucci gang. We pass into Twain.
You sure? Because you're thinking long and hard about that attack phase. All right, there you go.
Nope. Wait, I was like I'm just waiting for it to move on, and it was
All right, here we
taking
go.
forever and a day.
How big is your commander, Tommy? It's a 2/4.
He's a 2/4, yeah.
Would you kill my Solemn?
If it get sure, I'll kill your Solemn.
You're such a good friend.
I mean, I do also draw a card on.
Oh, wait.
on attacks.
Oh,
so.
wait. All right, is there a board wipe coming? Because if there's not a board wipe coming, I could just cast my commander and start getting extra value out of Solemn.
I don't really see why anyone would be playing a board wipe right now.
Yeah, I don't.
All right, I am gonna play War Room as my land for the turn. I'm gonna tap it for a black as a flex.
Oh, you mean your War Swamp? Yeah.
My War Swamp. Wait, is there like a select tap all button? Because that would be like ideal.
All the lands that are stacked together, you can decide what you want to tap them for.
Sick. All right, I'm going to cast my commander, Y'shtola Rule. It's a 3/5 cat druid. At the beginning of my end step, exile target creature I control, then return to the battlefield under its owner's control. Then it fits the first end step of the turn. There's an additional end step after this one. Please let it resolve.
No, green and white counter spell.
I have no objections.
I am good.
Yippee! I do not have a good attack. Wait, no.
I'll tell you what. On my turn, I'll kill your Solemn, so
Wait,
I can
no.
also get my attack trigger.
Oh, that's a good point. I guess you want that, don't you?
Yeah, kinda.
Well, I was thinking about attacking Jason because I'm sure he doesn't want to trade, but he might trade out of spite, so I'm not going to attack. All right, end step. Woo! All right, we're going to flicker Solemn. Oh, look at this. We're gaming. We're ramping in mono blue. Look at me go. I'm ramping in mono blue.
All right, team up on him.
Yeah, get him. He's too excited about that.
Get him.
I ran 40 lands in this deck because I wanted to like guarantee that I could get to my 6-mana commander early enough. But now I'm at the point where it's like, okay, deck, no more lands, please. I want some gas. Do you wish to use the ability? No. Grab an Island. And then it's going to trigger another time because we get 2 end steps. Isn't that freaking awesome? So we're going to go again! We're doing it again!
Okay, now we actually have to take out Morgan.
What? No, it's just a bunch of basic islands. Calm down, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
but-
basic islands are also swamps, and so
Nobody's
that's a
ever
problem.
done anything terrible with a basic island.
Yeah.
I'm done. Pass.
All right, play the plains.
Dude, I'm gaming. This is freaking awesome. Stella rolls my girl. Let's go.
Then you should play Final Fantasy 14. Did you?
Is that the MMO one?
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't have that kind of time, Tommy.
I'll help you get started. You really don't have to put that much time into it, I promise.
I'm playing Enchantress's Presence for 2 and a green. Whenever I cast an enchantment spell, I draw a card.
Tommy, counter it.
No.
No! He's gonna draw so many freaking cards.
I don't know what you're talking about. Then for another 3, I'll cast the Huntsman's Redemption. So first I'll draw 2 cards because it's an enchantment, and then I will explain the saga. All right, cool. All right, so it comes in. Okay, so the first one is make a 3/3 green beast creature token. Chapter 2 is I may sacrifice a creature. If I do, I can search my library for a creature or a basic land card, put it into my hand, and shuffle. And the third one is up to 2 target creatures get +2/+2 and trample until end of turn.
That's pretty nice.
Go to combat.
Kill Solemn, please. I need to draw some cards.
No, you have a 3/5 commander. I'm not dumb. I will swing at Jason.
Okay, that was a mistake.
All right, no, I can't. Sorry, I forgot.
Oh, yeah, he's got
I
the
will swing.
propaganda.
I will swing at Thomas.
The hell?
I will use Garnet's ability. I remove this counter from the Huntsman. All right, and then she becomes a 3/3.
Well, I guess you could technically still block because you're a 2/4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gaining Preston life, but other than that,
I mean,
it's
he's gonna gain the life.
He's going to gain the
either way.
life regardless.
Yeah,
So
it's
yeah,
worth. It's worth. It's
I'll
worth.
block.
All right, Preston's winning. Team up on Preston.
No,
Preston is definitely a little bit ahead of you and me, Morgan. I mean, he's a lot ahead of Tommy, but you're ahead of both me and Morgan.
I would
Preston.
agree. So removing the lore counters means that he just can repeatedly make the 3/3 over and over again.
Yep.
Stay on that chapter if he wants to.
it's pretty fun.
I completely overlooked that
do-
commander. I think it's pretty cool, actually.
I've done a couple of test games already. It's got some strength.
For all of those, and then a black for the Eye of Nidhogg.
What'd you
we're
call
gonna
me?
Enchant Garnet. So enchanted creature's a black dragon with basic power and with base power and toughness 4/2. Has flying and death touch and is goaded. So it attacks each combat if able and attacks player other than you if able.
No. Wait, no.
When Eye of Nidhogg is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, return it to its owner's hand. So that's the other part of it.
Well, hey, that's another.
This is
new
a
Final
fantastic deal for me. Thank you, Tommy.
You're welcome.
Morgan, you better play your propaganda soon.
Fantasy. I cut it from the deck.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I cut it.
A mono blue player not playing propaganda. What are
I
you
wanted to
doing,
play
man?
more cool Final
Oh,
Fantasy
no.
cards. I had to
There's
make
a Final
room.
Fantasy art of propaganda. At least put that in there.
There is.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
That's my beat.
It's probably more expensive, so that's probably why if you were buying the cards online, they were like, "We'll get you the cheapest version."
I mean, it's probably not that big of a difference.
We're gonna go to combat.
Kill my Solemn, please.
I did say I would kill your Solemn, so I will kill your
Yay.
Solemn.
What a real guy.
I'll attack Morgan.
Oh yeah, and then you got your trigger.
So yeah, it's gonna draw a card and discard. Good lord. And we'll discard the swamp.
I mean, discarding your lands is not that bad if you're getting flooded.
I'm getting flooded and it's filling my graveyard. Both of which are well, filling my graveyard is the thing I
All right.
want. So
I will block with the sad robot. Sad robot will die, but I'll get
that
to draw a
robot
card.
will die.
He did his job. He got me 3 islands. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's doing all right.
He did his job.
You paid 4 mana for 3 islands and a card. That's a really good value.
That's some value.
Mono blue.
I
I
guess-
guess going bird this time.
Technically, you paid a little bit more than that because you had to cast your commander, but, you know. Man, I really want to cast both. I want to put
So
both
wait,
the
Tommy, you need how many
spells.
cards? 14 cards in your graveyard?
14 in my graveyard, and then on my upkeep,
And you
or
only-
on my
You only have
beginning
3
of my
right
upkeep,
now?
transfer.
Oh, we're fine. We're fine.
I have 3.
All right, so I'm
yeah.
going to play this mountain. Tap my guy,
He's
and I'm
just
going to
bad.
tap this thing here for a black. And we're going to play Liliana's Caress.
Wait, no.
Oh God.
It's whenever an opponent discards a card, that player loses 2 life. So now we're going to tap the
That's
Watery
a problem.
Grave for a blue. We're going to tap this thing for a black. Tap all these things here for the red.
It's gonna happen, isn't it?
We playing the buddy. We playing the buddy.
You're nasty.
Oh no.
Playing the buddy.
Press and
It's
counter
just
it.
a guy.
So when it enters or attacks, we each discard a card. You draw a card for each card type among the
Yes.
cards discarded.
I'm waiting for Tommy to let me play it.
Yeah.
He's thinking about stopping you.
Yeah.
Tommy's not thinking
no.
about stopping nothing.
I want to stop it, but I can't.
So I'm going to discard.
Okay, so
This-
collectively, Preston and Tommy, collectively, we want to discard as few card types as possible. I have a land I can discard.
I also have a
I'm-
land I can discard.
I will be discarding a land.
Cool. That's the plan then. All right, everyone
Bet.
discard a
All right.
land so he draws fewer cards.
Yeah, I discarded my Udvara Hellkite.
Ew.
Oh no.
That's a wait. Is that a dragon? Are you a dragon deck?
It's Jason. Of course he's playing dragon.
No, it's just a big creature. It's a big guy. He does a lot of damage. He makes a lot of stuff.
Guess that's
Sadly,
cool.
I don't have anything else to do.
Oh no.
Oh no! Whatever. shall
Oh
we do?
no.
All right, for a blue and 2 black, I'm gonna cast Serum Visionary. When it enters, I draw a card, then scry 2. Maybe it will find
Nice.
something other
Good
than
stuff,
lands.
bud.
We will
I'm
find out.
proud of you for that one.
Yeah, it's really making up for all that discarding I'm doing. I kind of don't want either of these cards that are on top. They're both lands. All right, we're gonna put both on the bottom.
Good
Goodbye.
stuff to discard with Kafka.
Yeah, but I have 3 lands in hand still.
Oh,
All right, so I'm gonna play an island, and
now you only
then
have 2.
do I be mean?
Yes.
You be mean to me, and I'll be mean to you.
And I'll go make
I'll
some
be mean.
popcorn.
For a good old safe and fair 4 mana, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm going to cast Amphimutineer. It's a 3/3. When it enters, exile up to 1 non-salamander creature. That creature's controller creates a 4/3 salamander creature token, and it has Encore as well.
Please do what I think you're gonna do.
What? What do you think I'm going to do?
I think you're gonna go after Preston's commander.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going after Kefka.
Ah! All right. Prepare to feel my wrath.
Well, do you want me to also go after Preston's commander? Because I could do that because I'm going to get to flicker it on my end step.
I was going to tell you I was probably going to go with Jason next turn.
Well, but you just can't swing at Tommy with it, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
All right. I leave your commander alone. You hit Jason.
that was the plan.
All right. I can deal with that. Jason. Oh, Jason needs to decide if he's going to put in the command zone or in his graveyard.
No, he's deciding if he wants to keep it in exile, which I don't think he wants.
That would be a really crappy misclick.
That would
in
be-
a commander game.
That's the name of the show.
Yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
All right. I'm feeling a little ballsy. Let's go swing in with my commander. Wait, how big is your commander, Tommy?
2/4.
Oh, so you could just block my forget. Okay, you know what? If I'm gonna get the wrath anyways, why not send in a little bit of chip damage as well? You know. Oh wait, he has the freaking propaganda. You know what?
He's got
pay
the
it.
propaganda.
I'll be
You
responsible.
have the 2. I mean,
I have it.
I thought that was your plan. I thought that's why you had the 2 left up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. That's why. Yep.
Definitely intentional.
Definitely not for something else.
What could you possibly do with 2 blue mana?
Nothing. If I'm gonna get Jason's wrath, I might as well. All right. So the deal is, I leave your commander alone. You hit Jason. That's the deal.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Go to end step. We're gonna flicker the Serum Visionary. So I just get some value, baby. Just some value. So it's gonna get flickered. I'm gonna get to draw a card and scry 2 again. Please, not lands. I need some gas. Oh my god! I drew a land, and the top is a Soul Ring and a land.
Nice.
Those are both going to the bottom. I was thinking about flickering the the Mutineer and getting rid of something else, but I really need gas, so I'm just gonna flicker the Visionary again.
Oh, you could have turned my 3/3 into a 4/3.
Yeah. Oh! Put on top, and then put this one on top. I drew one of the specific cards that does something specifically very cool with my commander. So, assuming Jason doesn't kill me on his turn, I'm going to get to show you guys something pretty neat. Jason might just kill me, though, so we'll see.
No, I don't have a way to kill anybody on my turn.
My land for turn is going to be Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth. I like Tommy's Urborg play, so I wanted to put my own spin on it. 2 colorless and a green. Trigger both of my enchanter effects.
What
and
is
I'll be
this?
casting the Hunger Tide Rises. It's another saga. The first 3 chapters all say create a 1/1 black and green instant creature token. And the fourth the fourth chapter is sacrifice any number of creatures. Search your library and or graveyard for a creature card with mana value less than or equal to the number of creatures sacrificed this way and put it onto the battlefield. Then shuffle your library. It's pretty neat.
So, do you have any stuff in your deck that actually proliferates, or is your commander removing stuff in a way that why worry about it?
There's a few proliferate things, and like a creature who can tap to put like lore counters on sagas. Then I'm gonna cast Generous Gift, destroying Jason's propaganda.
Oh, nice.
Okay, just kidding. Preston gets the wrath.
Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen.
I'll help you, Jason. I'll help you.
No,
Then
no one is
then
my
I'm-
friend in this game.
Oh, what is
Tommy hasn't done anything to you. Sphere Gate for 2. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage
Tommy,
to your player,
let's take him out, Tommy.
I'm down.
whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to your player, you put a +1/+1 counter on it. And unlock ability, creatures you control with +1/+1 counters on them have reach and trample.
Oh, we're dead.
Yeah.
I mean,
They
I
get
already have
trample?
flying thanks to Tommy. This is a Voltron deck.
It's a Voltron deck. That's
Oh
kind of what he's going
God.
for, yeah.
Whoa, Tommy's
I w-
Tommy's giving you like so much ammunition by making a base power 4. Oh my God,
Yep.
Tommy, you're speedballing Jason and I's demise.
Hey, you know, it happens.
I mean, when you two are dead, he's not too long for the world either.
Yeah, exactly. I'm essentially guaranteeing myself at worst second place by that. So this is if I don't forget about these and just time out because my timer keeps going every time it's waiting on me.
Yeah, that's like the one of the learning curve things about Magic Online is knowing when or when not to care about your stops so that you're not wasting your timer.
Yeah.
It's like an extra learning curve thing that you don't think about when you're.
I understand that it's
Online.
like they have to worry about server space and bandwidth and all that stuff because it's online. But like, man, not having a way to just say this is a casual game with no timers is kind of rough.
Well, you might be able to, I guess, on the free form. I guess I didn't check, but
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea.
All right, I
see.
gave Jason 7 commander damage. No big deal. And I'll be passing. And I did remove a lore counter from both of my sagas.
Oh, I see.
Vocal docal.
So you can wait. How does
Yes,
how quickly do you remove stuff? You can remove a lore counter from each of any number of sagas. Oh wow.
Yes.
Are you tapped out, Preston?
Yep.
All right, let's get him, boys.
All right.
I knew what this deck was going to cause when I decided to play it, but it was a fun deck, so I didn't want to build something else.
It is a cool deck. All right.
Yeah, I like it. I just like saga decks in general, but this is a cool twist on it.
I am going to attack Preston with.
Wait, if you
Emmett.
attack, if you just want the attack trigger, attack me. I won't block. If you just want to get your trigger, because he has enough power on board that he could kill your commander.
Oh, he could just, yeah. So it attacks, so I will draw and discard. Ooh, neat. We will discard this dramatic reversal.
Oh, that's the untap your stuff.
Untap all non-land permanents I control.
Ooh, spooky. You have a combo.
Okay.
You're like playing like some scary cards. You got like Mox Amber and Reversal. Like, are you like some kind of combo deck?
I do have a combo as like an alternate win con.
Okay.
Which is Emet-Selch actually goes infinite in a 3-card combo. Technically, the combo doesn't win me the game, but the combo is Emmet, Displacer Kitten, and any extra turn spell. Basically, I need Emmet on board with enough stuff in my graveyard to flip him. Because when he flips, if a card or token we put in my graveyard from anywhere, I exile instead when he's on the other side. And so between that and the Displacer Kitten, it essentially creates me infinite turns. So I essentially deck myself out and then win with like not Thassa's Oracle, but the same type of effect that say
like
if
a
I draw,
Laboratory Maniac or something.
yeah, lab Maniac or something like that, where if I go to draw a card and I don't have any, I win the game instead.
Okay. Preston, why does it keep asking you for priority when you're tapped out? Do you have a free spell?
Oh, I forgot to hit the yield, sorry.
Sussy. All right, Jason,
Okay.
Jason.
Shush. Hush.
Jason, we're on the same side, bro. Team up on the
I'm
green
gonna
deck.
play Xander's Lounge as my land for the turn.
Oh my god, he's gonna win.
I'm gonna swing both of these guys and Preston.
What did I
on.
do?
You just hit it for 7 commander damage.
I don't know what you're talking about.
How did Jason get down to 28 life already? I guess we're on turn
Because you
7.
guys teamed up on me way too early.
That might be true.
Might
I
be
made
a
you
little
guys
bit
discard
true,
one
but-
card, and you were like, "Kill him dead."
I want my island back. Oh, he's jump blocking with his tokens.
I mean, yeah, they trade very easily, and I keep making more.
Yeah, but I'm hopeful that the ones that you make, you will not get use out of. Tommy,
No, it's on you,
I
bro.
did. It's on you.
I'm says waiting for a conniving turnip. That's what mine says.
Mine says waiting
What?
for clearly player 4.
Yeah, that's what mine says.
I'm just waiting.
Brother, I promise all three of us are waiting on you.
We're waiting on you, and your
Literally
timer
right.
is going on our screens. Like
That's fantastic. It wasn't letting me do anything.
that's.
Why would I be sitting here doing nothing if it gave me the option to do something?
I don't
doesn't
know,
make any sense.
but listen, Magic Online is the absolute most
Wait,
premier
what
way
just
to play Magic
happened?
together.
Oh no, he did the thing.
No!
Was it gonna wreck?
Yes,
I might
it
be
was
able
a
to help
big
you out.
thing. It was huge.
I might be able to help out. Was it a wrap?
was gonna-
I don't have a wrap.
I was gonna target Preston with something. This is so dumb.
All right, I'm gonna tap for a blue, a black, and a green. And I'm gonna cast one of the cool cards with my commander. This is Palantir of Orthanc. At the beginning of my end step, I put an influence counter on it and scry 2. Then target opponent may have me draw a card. If that player doesn't, I mill X cards and put
You
where
deal
X is
X
the number
damage.
of influence counters on it, and that player loses life equal to the total mana value of those cards. So that's really cool with my commander because my commander gives extra end steps.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so how efficiently can I attack into Preston's board here? He has a 2/2 and a 1/1. Is that it? All right, yeah, we're gonna go swingy, all at Preston because I feel bad about Jason.
Okay.
I guess Jason's not really the threat, anyways. I wouldn't attack him anyway.
I never was.
I wouldn't say never was, but
No,
you're
never
not.
was.
You're definitely
At the
not the
time
threat
that you
now.
guys all decided to come at me, I had already declared that Preston was ahead of me and Morgan.
Preston's also at 48. I guess that's another. Not that we need more reasons to attack Preston, but he is above starting.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a fair game of Magic. Everyone's having a good time.
Do I do anything else now, or do I wait to do more things? Yeah, man, I'm gonna go to my end step. Let's do the thing. Palantir, I'm gonna target Preston because he's at starting, and Y'shtola target the frog salamander dude thingy.
Now you have to exile his
Okay.
commander.
I'm going to. Believe me. Please let that happen.
Oh, hold on.
Preston, I swear to God.
We always have
Oh.
it, baby.
No, He's always got it.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, waste
Oh.
that spell, you loser. It's getting exiled, you loser.
I
That's
can't
fine.
counter it, but I can do this.
It doesn't matter. You don't
Fencer.
need to counter it.
You didn't need to counter
Flawless
it.
You don't need to
maneuver.
counter it. Your Amphimutineer is going to exile it, so it's not getting destroyed. So the indestructible means nothing.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're right.
Completely right. So I totally did not need to throw out.
Nope.
Oh no.
That's what he was saying, and that's why I'm like, what are you doing, Morgan?
Yeah, I forgot it was exiled. That's my bad.
All right. Well, what am I bouncing? Because I don't want to bounce the
Read your
flawless
card.
maneuver. I guess do I bounce the
return
token so
my
it's just completely
Strionic
gone?
Resonator to my hand.
Wait, is that helpful?
No.
Should I just bounce his token so it's just gone?
Oh yeah, bounce this token if you
Yeah.
can do
I
that.
guess we'll just do that. That's what we'll do. All right. Cool. Oh no, I wasted Fencer. Oh no.
That's okay. I wasted flawless
I was gonna
maneuver,
say,
and that's
yeah.
a much bigger deal.
All right, but this is gonna be
Yes.
sick. Let's go, Palantir.
Thank you for my Eye of Nidhogg back.
You're welcome. See, we're friends. All right, Palantir. Trigger. I get to scry 2. I'm gonna put this on the bottom, and I'm gonna put this on the top.
No.
I just 9-balled his face. I made him mill a summon Bahamut.
I assumed you were going to do something like that, but I didn't
You
want you to
built the
have
summon.
summon Bahamut.
Do you have a Bahamut in your deck, Preston?
Oh, why would I have a saga creature from the new set in this deck trying to feature cards from the new set?
Trying to
nothing-
feature
about
saga
sagas.
creatures from
There's
the new
nothing
deck.
else worth exiling right
What's that?
now, right?
That's up to you.
I think you get rid of more on Preston's board.
All right, we'll hit the Mutineer, and then we'll target Preston again with the Palantir. I might build Y'shtola rule in paper because this rules.
I want to build Emet-Selch in paper because he's super fun.
All right, I'm gonna put one on the top, one on the bottom.
This is one of the few sets I actually wanted to buy sealed product in, so I was kind of hoping I pulled one of him. I haven't yet. I may buy a few more packs, but I'm not going to hold my breath. I'll buy a single when prices calm down after the initial hype.
All right, I'm going to exile the creature that draws him cards when he casts enchantments.
How dare you?
All right, and I'm done.
Okay.
He's going to make some more dudes. All right, I now theoretically have responses, so now I'm going to have to be responsible and actually, like, manually tap through all of these, just in case.
Yep.
All right, my land for turn will be a Rogue's Passage.
Oh, fear the salamanders. Here they come, unblockable.
I'll replay my commander.
I'll allow it.
Okay. All right, and then for 5, I'm going to attempt to cast Genji Glove.
Oh.
It's an artifact equipment. Equipped creature has double strike. When a equipped creature attacks, if it's the first combat phase of the turn, untap it. After this phase is an additional combat phase. I assumed that was going to happen, but...
Yeah, that's the correct play, Morgan. That was part of why I bought the Cloud.
All right, so I don't have a
Precon.
counter spell, but I can at least make you have to spend the mana on recasting it, and we're just going to say your commander's not an option.
Okay.
Nice.
Ghostly Flicker coming in clutch. Let me blink
Yeah.
2 of my creatures, hit the Anthem Mutineer to exile his commander, hit the Fencer to bounce that equipment back to his hand.
That's pretty good.
All right, now I'm at 6. Peace out. Now I feel all of Preston's wrath.
Played a land, and then we're gonna tap the Urborg for green because I can, and it doesn't matter. We're gonna play Emet-Selch of the 3rd seat. It's another Emet-Selch.
Oh my gosh.
I also like this character. He's very good. Play Final Fantasy 14. Spells I cast from my graveyard cost 2 less to cast, and whenever one or more opponents lose life, I may cast target instant or sorcery card from my graveyard. If that spell would be put into my graveyard, exile it instead. Do this only once each turn.
Seems neat.
Yee. What do you mean I will lose the mana?
You have a green and a black floating.
What?
Oh, did you forget that you have the medallion?
You fool.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. I'll let it fizzle. Preston's got a whole bunch of scary tokens that you can
Oh, yes.
beat my ass with.
Watch out for the tokens.
I'll attack.
I guess you
Morgan.
could attack me. I'll block with the Mutineer so they just bounce.
Yeah, I'll attack Morgan. And that's gonna let me draw a card and discard a card. This might. Oh God, this might be a problem. This might put a target on my back. But we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna discard the Cyclonic Rift.
Oh no. I wonder how much damage this Caress has done so far this game. Like,
Done a good
I guess-
amount.
Has not done a lot.
That's it.
Finally, after years of waiting,
Ew, I like that swamp.
gonna tap this fella, for it doesn't matter.
Oh my god, are you gonna Psych Rift?
Nope.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
casting Peer into the Abyss, targeting Preston.
Okay.
Isn't there a chance that Preston just wins on his turn because you just gave him half his deck, though?
No,
There's
I don't
a
think
risk.
so.
Upside is that if he can't win, he goes to his discard step, and then the Caress kills him.
I need you to stop pointing stuff out. I wanted him to kind of maybe forget about that.
No, I didn't forget about that.
I'm just thinking out loud, bro. Gotta do it for the content. Ooh, what's the Emet-Selch trigger?
Lets me cast the instant or sorcery from my graveyard.
I
got
thought
one
it was
thing
gonna
I
let
wanna
you
do,
cast
Tommy.
that Pier, and I was like, whoa, bro, that's...
Oh, that'd be insane. No.
I got
God,
one
no.
more thing I want to do.
Okay, now it asks me if I want to cast it.
Okay,
No.
okay.
That's so dumb that I have to target.
Yeah, target and then say no. Like if it's a
I
May,
guess
would
because
think you should just say-
technically the May is on the cast, not on the target. So I still have to declare
That's so
by the text of the rules. I have to declare a target and then choose if I want to. Technically,
Arcane Signet.
that's a good card.
And then I pass.
Wahoo. Oh my god. I drew one of the coolest cards in my deck, and I don't know if it's even worth playing. I hate my life. I don't really feel good about this, but I'm gonna draw a card with War Room.
Oh, is it gonna make me do this?
Oh, that's so silly.
Please say if I yield through the turn, it will let me. I guess because it's a triggered ability, it just has to happen. I mean,
All right,
God.
War Room, let's go. Oh, it's another land. No. All right, lay it. Oh. Maybe 40 lands is a bit excessive. Maybe that's not needed. What's Preston's graveyard look like? Does he have some juice?
A little bit. I don't know how much reanimation.
He's got that
he has, though.
flawless maneuver.
Ooh, the flawless.
That's really it.
You got the flawless maneuver and the generous gift.
That's
My graveyard's looking pretty good.
indestructible. All right, do you guys want to see a cool card?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, here we go. Diluvian Primordial.
Oh, yeah.
It
that's
is
cool.
flying. It's a 5/5 for when it enters. For each opponent, you may cast up to one target instant or sorcery card from that player's graveyard without paying its mana cost. If a spell cast this way would be put into a graveyard, you exile it. All right, choose first target. Let me look at Preston's graveyard. I'm going to take. Is there an argument for taking the generous gift?
You could take the Peer into the Abyss.
I was going to say.
Well, I have to choose each player one at a time. I was going to take the Flawless Maneuver out of Preston's graveyard so I could attack into him.
Oh, you can play.
I was trying to. He also has a generous gift. I was trying to think if there's something I should blow up the generous gift.
Do us all a favor, blow up Emet-Selch of the third seat with the generous gift so it doesn't make me do that triggered ability on every time someone loses life.
All right, I'm going to take the Flawless Maneuver out of Preston's. I'm going to take the Psych Rift from Tommy. And I'm going to take... Oh, no.
You have to
no.
cast them. You don't just get to steal them. You have to cast them.
You know what? I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Cast Peer into the Abyss without paying its mana cost.
Who are you targeting with that, bud?
I want to target myself, but if I do, I think I die.
It would be funny.
I mean,
No,
I'm telling you right now, I'm getting rid of the discard lose a life thing if that impacts your choice.
Oh, dude, no. Let me do it then. I'll lose half my life. Let me draw into something that can stop Preston from stopping it.
Oh, that sounds entertaining. We'll do that. All right.
Yeah.
Into the Abyss.
I don't care if I lose or not, as long as I kill Preston.
Choose a non-land to bounce with Psych Rift. I guess just one of the tokens. And then the Flawless Maneuver we will cast so that my creatures are indestructible. All right. Jason, draw half your deck and lose half your life.
Oh my god, now I gotta do this.
Oh my god, I have so many cards.
Okay, good to know. If I only have one target in my graveyard, it automatically just goes to that target.
Oh,
it doesn't make
that's
me.
nice.
It doesn't make me go put it on the stack. Choose a target. It just goes straight. Do you want to cast this? No. Okay, good.
Wait, Preston's probably gonna die this turn, isn't he?
Why would he?
I'm certainly gonna do my best.
No. You know what? I'll attack Preston just to say I helped, just in case. Just in case. Swinging out on Preston. A 3/5, a 2/2, a 3/3, and a 2/2.
Okay.
They're all indestructible because I cast your Flawless Maneuver.
Oh, whoops. I meant to block.
Oh no, Preston goes to 5.
Oof.
I was going to block the 2/2s.
There's a chance I kill Preston with the Palantir, but I kind of want to see a wizard duel between Preston and Jason. So I'm actually going to target Tommy with the Palantir this time.
That's fair.
And then Y'shtola, I need some
I'm waiting on
gas.
Tommy.
I'm going to target the
There we
Visionary
go.
so I can draw some cards.
Jeez, this is gonna be nuts.
These are 2 lands. They're both going to the bottom. Ooh, Serum Vision drew me a cool card. Let's put this on the bottom and this on the top. All right, Palantir trigger. You make your choice, Tommy.
So wait, I may have you draw a card. If I don't, you mill X, where X is the number of counters. How many counters are on it?
3.
And
And then you'll take damage equal to the total
equal
mana
the
value.
total
of those
mana value of
cards.
those cards.
Yep.
Yeah, let's take our chances.
Let's go.
Let's take our chances.
Let's go. Okay, so you took how much damage did you just take?
God, I took a lot.
Oh yeah, you had 3, 6,
11.
11. You took 11.
Took 11 damage. Oh my god.
Wow. All right, let's go again. Palantir at Tommy again.
Oh god.
Y'shtola's gonna target this guy, and we're gonna exile your thing that's keep asking you to click on things, Tommy.
Thank you.
You're welcome, I guess, man.
Thank you. I would not have put this card in the deck if I knew Magic Online was going to behave that way.
All right, my scry from the Palantir, I'm going to put 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom. All right, do I get to draw, or am I milling 4?
Okay, I'm going to leave this up to Jason and Preston. What do they think? Do I take my chances, or do I let him draw?
It's probably better to let him draw, but
Oh, it's
I would let him
it's a
draw.
game
Just let him draw.
the better play for sure. But I think it would be funnier
But he
if I
could
took
hit
my
4
chances.
lands.
But the content. Yeah, maybe it's a land on top.
It could.
said he had
He could
40
hit
lands.
4 lands. He could hit 4
All
lands.
right. Makes sense.
I will.
After taking 11 damage from one trigger of that, I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that again. So
Yeah, I'm really curious to see what happens here because Preston has 45 cards in hand, but he only has 5 life.
wait. Oh god,
Jason.
yeah.
Jason has 43 cards in hand, with 14 life.
See, this is when paper just can't be beat. When you have shenanigans like this, and you have half
Someone
your
has half their
library,
yeah.
has half their library in their hand. Like that just can't be beat.
I'll grab Sithis.
I have no possible plays. I have no free spells. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You guys wizard duel it out.
Jesus Christ. For 1 mana, I'll cast the Soul Ring.
Fair enough.
1 more. I'll cast the Signate. I'm going to cast Summon Yojimbo.
Yeah.
3 and a white. The first one is exile target artifact, enchantment, or tapped creature an opponent controls. The next 2 are until your next turn, creatures can't attack you unless their controller plays 2 for each of those creatures. Whoa. And then the 4th one is create X treasure tokens where X is the number of opponents who control a creature with power 4 or greater. What?
What's happening?
My computer was not responding. I was definitely frozen.
Oh, he's got the counter spell.
I am going to swan song that.
Can I do anything?
He says with half his deck in his hand.
Okay.
Woohoo! Have fun with your swan.
Yippee!
Look, Preston loves tokens. Look at all those tokens over there. That's a happy Preston with all those tokens over there.
So what happens now, Preston?
Good discards.
Trying to see if I can do anything.
Oh, yeah, to be fair, he does have 43 cards to look through to see if he can do anything. So
I didn't see what he countered. Was it something that got rid of the?
Yeah.
Okay, so it would have gotten rid of the caress. Okay.
White.
It was the summon Yojimbo.
Green. 1,
Jimbo.
2.
Yo, Jimbo.
Alright, I'm casting Aerith, Last Ancient. 3/5 with lifelink. Raise at the beginning of my end step. If I gain life this turn, I can return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. If I gain 7 or more life this turn, I return it to the battlefield. Then can I gain 7 life with 2 mana? I don't think so.
Preston, you gotta let me know how hard is it to go through Magic Online with 45 cards in your hand? Is that
I
hard?
want to die.
Okay.
Well, I gotta tell you, I have 42 cards in my hand, so I'm feeling that same pain.
Are you swinging out on Jason? Is that the plan?
Yep.
That checks out. Tommy, I'd appreciate it if you didn't kill me.
I don't think I can. Oh, your life total hadn't updated yet. Yeah, I could, but I'm not going to. I don't have any reason
I would appreciate it.
I don't have any reason to, quite frankly. So
If you guys
Watch out,
don't
he's
kill
got
me,
shock.
I'll double your mana.
I mean, I'm just kind of here because I want to see Emet-Selch transform at least once in this game, and I have yet to draw any of my
There has not been a single board wipe this game, and no one has removed your commander. You're not even that close, are you? You don't have that many cards in your
No,
graveyard.
I'm not even halfway there.
Oh no.
I have 5 of the 14.
Maybe you should have played more like self-mill stuff.
I have a bunch in there.
Oh,
I just
really?
haven't drawn any. Yeah,
Oh.
I have like self-mill and sacrifice outlets and stuff. I just didn't draw any.
All right, Preston, what are you doing with 2 manners? One last cool card you want to show the viewers before you die?
I do have that
I mean,
Aerith card. I bought the pre-con that Aerith card is in. She's in the cloud deck and is good. I like that card.
It's a cool
I can explore, play an additional land, draw a card.
Oh, he's popping off.
Somebody stop him.
That's not it.
Wait, Preston, don't die so I can flicker my primordial and steal your explore from your graveyard. Please. I need to get these freaking lands out of my hand.
I can gain a total of 5 life.
I don't think that gets you out of Oh my god, are you swordsing your own creature? Nice.
Yep.
Nice.
That's not gonna do it, bud.
My plan was to try to hopefully gain enough life to trigger Aerith
Aerith.
and put my creature back on the battlefield and then exile his thing, but yeah. Is there a fast way to do this? I don't think so.
Oh god, yeah.
All right,
no,
so we're in the
You-
cleanup steps, and now he has to select all of those cards.
yeah.
that
Yeah,
he's discarding.
You're not allowed to pick keep 7, you have to discard down.
Oh.
That's
All right, see you tomorrow.
terrible.
That
All right,
sucks,
Jason.
actually.
Jason, draw your reliquary tower, so we don't have to do this on your turn. Please tell me there's one in there.
Oh no, there's not a reliquary tower in here.
Really? I feel like Kefka draws so many cards. I feel like surely reliquary tower would be good in that deck, unless you want to discard things.
There is a thought
I
vessel
could
in
be
here.
wrong and there's
Okay.
another way to do this, but
All right, let's see how low Preston's life total goes.
I assume it'll just take me to 0 and then stop, but I don't know.
Oh,
Does it say-
yeah,
does it
hopefully
say
not.
overkill?
Hopefully not.
because I
hopefully
assume
not.
because I think the caress is like 1 at a time actually, so it'll
Yeah.
just stop at 0 or -1. I think.
He'll stop at 0 because he's at an even number.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
It was just lagging.
Not showing up for me. He's still at 10 life.
Give it a second.
Yeah.
Give it a second
Yeah,
for you, Jason.
I think he's dead.
I think this might kill Jason's computer if we're not careful.
I am already dead on my screen. So.
Yeah, he's dead on my
dead
screen,
on our
yeah.
screens.
There it goes.
Look at that beautiful stack.
It's just glorious. Okay, am I
God.
supposed to do something here? Because it says I'm waiting on Morgan.
Yeah, it says I'm
Yes,
waiting
that's
on
what I
this.
see.
I'm not sure why it says that, so I'm gonna just hit yield through this turn and hope.
Hope that the
It's not
40
my turn, is it?
and
Oh,
hope that the-
no!
Uh-oh. Oh no, it crashed.
Oh, we crashed.
it crashed the
Oh,
game.
no!
Oh,
no! I crashed MTGO. Oh, I didn't mean to do it.
What turn was that?
Oh, that was so late into it.
Oh, it saves the log. It saves the log.
It saves the log. What's the log say? Did it say what turn that was?
8.
Oh, we crashed it on turn 8 just because of Liliana's caress. Oh,
Because of
that's-
Liliana's press, yeah. Turn 8, it says turn 8, conniving turnip, and then at the same time, sorry, Magic Online has encountered an error. The system will attempt to replay to its last known stable state and retry the last action. If the replay is unsuccessful, a new game will be started. Well,
we tried.
It was unsuccessful. We tried, fellas. We tried.
All right, so let's do our wrap up. So obviously we have some learning to do. If this is something we decide we want to keep doing, we obviously need to get more familiar with the client. But I will say, in my opinion, I thought that was kind of fun. I thought there were some funny shenanigans. What about our decks? I feel like my deck kind of got to do the thing. I might have too many lands in the deck, but you got to see the Palantir, so we got to see some cards that care about the end step. You got to see me blink some stuff. You got to see my deck. My deck got to do the thing. What about you guys? Is there anything neat about your decks that we didn't get to see?
I mean, my combo that I mentioned, which is just Displacer Kitten, Emmet, and any extra turn spell, with the way that it interacts with Emmet and flipping his sides, it lets me take infinite turns, drawing each time. So basically, I would the win con is to mill out, and then play like Thassa's Oracle or Laboratory Maniac or any of those cards that say if you were to draw a card with no cards in your library, you win the game. So that, and then just in general, we didn't get to see Emmet flip, which is cool and very flavorful because I like the backside of it being Hades, Sorcerer Veld. But yeah.
What about you, Jason? Anything cool about your deck we didn't get to see?
I would have liked Kefka to get a little bit more play just because, transforming Kefka would have been sweet. But honestly, that's kind of what my deck wants to do. I mean, I have ways to reanimate stuff and pull it back from the graveyard and, have some shenanigans with that. But it's mainly like discarding and making my opponents discard and punishing them for it. So along with that Liliana's Caress, I also run a Fiery Emancipation in this deck.
Oh.
Yeah.
So Fiery Emancipation plus that Lily, like that's 6 damage per card you discard.
Yeah, that would be insane.
God forbid I drop a Wheel of Fortune, because Wheel of Fortune is actually affordable in this format.
Yeah,
Or
on
this,
Magic Online, it's actually affordable and like worth $300.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Preston, I feel like we got to see your deck do its thing. Is there any specific thing that we might have missed, or did we get to see the gist?
I did have Bahamut in my hand, waiting to play it at some point. That would have been cool, but
Did we all put Bahamut in our deck?
It's so cool. It's such a baller card.
So sweet.
I did not because it's not in the color, or it's colorless, but it's still not great for mine. But
so mine got milled, but I was really curious to see how the Saga creatures worked with Blink. Because on one hand, you could like reset them, but I thought it might be awkward. So I was really hoping we got to see some of the Saga creatures in my deck, because I have a few in my deck, just to see how that played out, if that was too awkward, if I couldn't get the timing quite right. But I'll do some more playtesting on my own time and see how I feel about those. But anyways, guys, obviously we would have some getting used to if we decide to keep doing this. But if you would like to see us do more gameplay more often, it would probably have to be on here. We could do more sets, we could do more themes, we could adjust how often we do it. If you have recommendations on how to improve this, let us know in the comments. If you like it, let us know. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll hope to see you guys soon. Bye.